My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. Look, common sense is an achievement and I need to get it. Easiest character I believe to get it with is going to be the Ironclad. I also believe the easiest way to do it is going to be with a attack build, like a ruthlessly aggressive build. Lose 50% of my current HP in order to remove 2 cards. Now that's the kind of bullshit I want. Let's go. Get 2 defense out of that. I'm effectively going to be playing really, really risky. And that's because this is a rough achievement for me at the very least at the moment. So I'm kind of incentivized to do risky builds and try and get as close as I possibly can, rather than play a bunch of safe builds that get to the very end of the game and then lose. So I'd rather go all risk, all reward super early. If I had an unceasing top, right? Like, it's obvious how we win with that. But we've also got to figure out how we win without ridiculous relics. Now, when I say all risk, all reward, I currently don't have the ability to take on elite, so I'm not going to go to that elite, right? I don't want to have to restart a run without a starting bonus. Take a sword boomerang because it synergizes heavily with the strength gain. Sword boomerang attacks 4 times, so, well, 4 times when upgraded, 3 times at the moment. But as a direct result of that, it benefits 4 times from strength gain. Thunderclap is also a really great pickup. Flex, exactly what I'm looking for, thank you. I could theoretically take on an elite right now, but I'm much safer to hold up, flex. Okay. Part of the reason to remove so many defends early is because now I can only draw flex along with attacks. Well, except for that one defend in my deck right now. But it makes flex ridiculous if you only have other attacks in your hand and they're low cost. I'll take a twin strike because, again, it is benefiting from flex twice. Upgrade sword boomerang so that it's benefiting from the same. Like, look, I'm going to be saying very similar things often here. Bronze scales at the start of each combat, gain 3 thorns. Unfortunately, a super defensive deck with the Ironclad isn't really going to work. And the primary reason I don't believe, at the very least, that a strongly defensive deck would work here is because your most important cards for the defensive options for the Ironclad are locked off. You can't get Entrench. That is an uncommon card. You can't get Barricade. That is a rare card. I'm probably not going to take a second Twin Strike. I don't want to dilute my flex to the point that I can't draw it reliably. This is the best early boss we can have, by the way. I'm really, really pleased. Another flex. Rough. I could take that pommel strike. Sure. Flex Thunderclap. Exactly what I wanted there, and it turned up. I'm real pleased. Then both of these die hitting me. Speed. I would love to take spot weakness, but I can't. See, the thing is, I don't want bash in my deck, ultimately. I want 1-cost attacks, because if I play a flex, if I play a bash, I'm locking out 2 energy in order to play that bash, right? Whereas, so I'm only playing 2 attacks that turn, most likely. Whereas Flex really wants me to play many more attacks that turn. Like 3, because then I'm getting more benefit, right? Okay. I'm not going to attack this turn, because I don't want to split the enemy on that low. Oh, this is a perfect split. Look at this. Hell yeah. Gosh, I'm glad I delayed. Easy as pie. Can't take any of those, obviously. Has to be Sozu. I really wanted to take potions in this run, but I'm gonna need the extra energy, especially considering our lowest cost hand that we can draw is Flex plus 4 1-cost cards. And I want to play all of them because all of them synergize with Flex. Okay. That boss is going to be a problem. I've got to think about how I'm going to deal with them because they're not going to be weakenable. Weakenable? No, they're not going to be capable of being made vulnerable. That's what I'm looking for. I can fight one late elite if I desperately want to. I may. Okay. That's the smallest overkill that I could do. Unfortunately, we take another 10 damage. That's really rough. Upgraded Twin Strike's really good, though. Can't take a curse in this deck. We could easily get Enchiridion here, which would be good. But I think Necronomicon, and then I restructure my build around picking up 2-cost attacks. It's the Necronomicon. First attack played each turn that costs 2 or more is played twice. When you take this relic, become cursed. No. Okay. Orichalcum, because we never block. Extremely powerful. Usually I would be taking Rage in this deck, but I can't take Rage because Rage is uncommon. We'll remove a Standard Strike. We'll upgrade Bash because we're more likely to be playing it now, courtesy of the fact that it plays twice. Thank you, Necronomicon. Now, usually there, I would have played the Thunderclap first, but there was no reason to do that. Because the enemy had artifacting, so they were never going to be vulnerable either way. Swift Potion's much better, but unfortunately I can't take it, Sozu. Gotta remind myself of that. It's Flex. Flex is insanely important. It is ridiculous. I'm not gonna take on an elite because we are in a precarious health situation. These 2 speed potions are never really going to do anything for me. You can no longer become frail. Oh, really? I mean, I can never use frailty anyway. So the Necronomicon is why I didn't pick up the Clash that was previously offered. Because I would... well, I mean, it's not like I would never be able to use it, but it would not be extremely likely. Considering how thin the deck is, especially. Okay. Double up on the Bash. Perfect. We can deal a lot of damage in a ridiculously short period of time. I would love to take the Whirlwind, but again, can't do it. It's an uncommon card. I'm so mad. Sword Boomerang has to be the final thing we do this turn. Ouch. That'll do. Whew. Power Potion, sure, would love it. Can't take it. None of those, though. Smith to upgrade the Twin Strike. If we could get plated armor, we would be in such a good position. Okay. Zero cost Havoc, still not really. Great. All right, I'm gonna rest here. I think I'm gonna need to be near full HP to live through these kinds of combats. Now, I purposefully did 2 less damage there so that I could remove a charge of artifacting, because if I can remove all of the artifacting on this bronze automaton, we are gonna be much better off. There's 2 flexes in my deck, and that's probably what the orb is gonna take, so I'm going to proactively start hitting it, but not finish the job. This is important. I'm not finishing the job on that orb because now when I kill it, I will get the card that it had taken. All right. Which is effectively like drawing an extra card, right? But I'm just keeping it safe and sound with a friend for a bit of a while. Okay, I've got vulnerability for 3 turns. You're 2 turns away from your hyper beam. We could die. We could die. It's 51 on the hyper beam. I need to kill this turn. So it's calculation time. Well, I mean, the worst case, the lowest amount of damage we can do is using this strike. So using everything else first is the best that we can do. Perfect. All right. Can't take any of them. Would take limit break. Is our deck decided? That's a really interesting question. Is our deck decided? Can I take Busted Crown without a negative? Let's think about it from a different angle. Can I beat the next floor boss? Let's think about the different bosses. If it's Time Eater, can I beat Time Eater? Probably. I would actually probably be able to run down Time Eater with this build. Can I beat Woke Bloke? I need more AoE, but I could beat Woke Bloke. So I would need like a cleave or something. Maybe a second Thunderclap. Can I beat Donu and Decker? No. The thing that would make me stronger in the Donu and Decker fight is the same thing that would make me stronger in the Woke Bloke fight, and that's picking up AoE, so picking up cleave. Do I want to put myself in a position where I can't guarantee that I have that? Runic Pyramid's good. Runic Pyramid's never going to be bad for us. I'll take it. I mean, it'll leave the Necronomicon. It's Time Lord. Actually, Time Lord's the easiest one for me. Why am I... ing. Now, what was I trying to say? I need to kill this Spiker as early as is humanly possible. Because it's only going to get more defended, and it's only going to be much more painful as we continue. But the Necronomicon is just going to stain my hand. Nothing wrong with that. If Dual Wield could still copy skills, I would take it, because then I could just wait until I have Flex, and it'd be perfect. Really want Master of Strategy, but I can't take it. I know that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this would be 6. Assume it's upgraded. So plus 3 by 6. So 3 by 6 is 18. So it goes 6, 18. It's 24. And that's doubled. Eh. Alright. Taking the Happy Flower. Extra energy every 3 turns. These are uncommon, so I have to take the Curse of Wraith, rather. Really not pleased about that. Now I take a burn in my deck, as well as 3 damage. These curses just sitting out of hand, they're chilling out. They're having a fun time. Awesome. We can deal a ridiculous amount of damage suddenly. Oh, shit. Against the Time Eater, I'm going to need few very impactful cards. I'm taking it. Fight a boss from Act 1, receive a rare relic. Upgrade all cards you can overlay here. We definitely can't do that. Curse 2 normality. Those normalities would stay in my hand, so I have to go with I Am War. Oh, really? Really? Like, actually, though. This is the worst one that they could have given me. We're going to take a lot of damage in this fight. I don't really have a choice about it. All right. Champion belt, whenever you apply vulnerability, also apply 1 week. That's actually quite handy. I don't have the build to take the anger, and especially because I've got Time Lord as my final boss, I definitely don't want the anger. So upgrading that Perfected Strike upgraded it by 6 damage, but it actually upgrades it by 12 because we'll be using it with the Necronomicon. Actually, there's nothing here I want, so I'm kind of fine. Kill 2 that we're going to attack me. Not pleased about the fact that that frontliner is buffing here. Alright. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Gambler's Brew would take it if I could. Can't take it, so I won't. We'll take another Twin Strike. That's just going to upgrade our other Perfected Strike as well. Boot, whenever you would deal 4 or less unblocked attack damage, increase it to 5. I don't know if that's ever going to come into play, but handy if it does. Not if it doesn't. I've set them up for easy kills here. Just need to draw well. Oh well, 4 damage. Not bad. Cleaves, AoE, don't need it. I did up until a certain point very recently, but I don't need it anymore. Because now our boss has decided and it's one that's actually not that bad for us. I may have considered possibly using the Ancient Artifact there. That possibly could have been the correct play. Because I'm taking 10 damage I didn't need to. Damn. Liquid Bronze, gain 3 Thorns. Would, again, take it if it could. Can't, so I won't. I could keep that Heavy Blade in hand until exactly the right turn with the 2 flexes. I'm taking it. Heavy Blade is now our win condition. We're resting twice. We're resting here and we're resting at the next camp as well. Bag of Marbles. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerability. That's also a weakness. Hell yes. I desperately need to remove the Writhe. Necronomic Curse. The curse still counts as a common. That was updated. Not actually going to rest here. Oh, do I? Yeah. That 8 HP may make all the difference. So I'm actually really tempted to keep my flexes in hand until I have the Heavy Blade. You're about to debuff me? I don't want that. Alright, I'm going to hard cast my hand. That's fine. I'm going to leave the flexes there. I want 2 flexes as well as the... I'm just waiting for the right turn. Double flex, double sword boomerang, and Heavy Blade. Double flex, thunderclap. Yep, we've got this. Double flex, we thunderclap. Then we Heavy Blade twice. And then we sword boomerang twice. And that completely ends the turn. Doesn't leave vulnerability on the enemy, unfortunately. But we... No, I double tap initially with the Perfected Strike. That's it. Yeah. And then we kill. Achievement unlocked. Common sense in under 20 minutes. Let's go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we do it. Oh, must be a speedrun, must be a speedrun. Damn right it is. This is speedrun this time, hell yeah. All right, that's all of our achievements done, by the way. Even the ones that were just recently included in a patch, like in the last couple days. All of them have been completed. Yes. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next